Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now, there's some sort of like energy that's feeling very like Emperor. I'm hearing Imperium for some reason, and Justice focused, okay? And it's like very official, very final, okay? And right now, the word coming through is governing. Ooh, Magician in the back here. Nine of Wands and Four of Wands. So a lot of things are happening right now. Okay, let's find out what other messages are coming through. So I'm hearing something about taking charge, okay? I'm hearing people are pulling back their energies, okay, is what I'm hearing, because something about you shifting from being the underdog to being the decision maker is now in effect, okay? Something big is happening in the midst, something very powerful, okay? It's like this energy that you're in right now of you taking charge, you taking back a seat in a relationship or a situation, okay? It might have cost some sort of end, okay, to occur, or it may have been like an end of something costing you time, money, or opportunity is what it's saying here. So you were probably I'm hearing you were in the weeds of it all, okay, for a long period of time. Something to do with you having to go through a lot of, I'm hearing he said, she said, a lot of they versus you. It's like one-sided competitions, okay? Something about you just having to struggle, overcome adversity is what I'm hearing in the energies. Something to do with just like things not being stable off the jump, okay? And you had to build up your pentacles. So now that you have this stability with this 10 of pentacles, okay? Now that you have this legacy about you, this reputation about you, you're able to manifest in your starting position here, okay? Something about you needing to step up, regain control once again, okay, is what we're hearing in the energies. I'm hearing there was a lot of reflection about how you would show up in this way, okay? It feels like a corporate environment, though. Kind of like something about some sort of authority shift is going on. I'm hearing people are asking why you are the boss now, okay? It's kind of crazy. You know, it's like you worked hard, okay? You put your head down, and now that you are having some sort of authority shifted in your direction, people are like, what happened? How are you in this position after we tried to do this to you? I'm hearing, I'm hearing some sort of retaliation, okay? That was placed upon you, some sort of power dynamic is being flipped in your accord, okay, in your favor. I'm hearing figures of authority are starting to put two and two together. Okay. I'm hearing you are no longer reacting to life, you are directing it, is what I'm hearing. Okay. A lot of harmonious things are coming in for you. I'm hearing something about you flipping the script so well that partnerships are lining up for you, mutuality is happening for you, something to do with you really just tapping into the sort of relationships. I'm hearing political relationships in order to earn the respect, okay? In order to get the things that you finally earned, okay? Like you were starting to play the game is what I'm hearing. It's like you tapped into the frequencies of the workplace political agenda, okay? You understand the rule book now. You were playing by rule book A, now you're playing by rule book B, C, and D kind of thing, you know what I mean? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing right there. This might also be in the workplace, but also family relationships, friendships, you know, things like that. Things that are just like the script is being flipped. But I'm hearing this is in the workplace for sure. The big authority shift, okay? This underdog vibe. These people did not know that you were gonna flip a script is what I'm hearing. Something about you coming out of nowhere, okay? They were trying to hold tight to their shingles is what I'm hearing. They tried to hold tight to the whatever construct that they were building, not only for themselves, but around you. They tried to juggle all these options, all these lies, all these things that they had to adapt to, the plants, that the little seeds that they tried to plant, okay, for their opportunity is now your opportunity, okay? It's like there's a lot of resistance, okay? They're procrastinating while you're working hard in the background. You're working during the weekends when no one's watching. You're doing your thing. Okay, it's like you have all of these things lined up, okay? You're not letting all of this distraction at work get to you. You're not letting I'm hearing the matrix, the matrix, okay, the red pill, whatever the blue pill, whatever these pills are, you know what I mean? None of that's getting to you. You got this grit about you. You got this resilience about you. just no thoughts, just vibes. You know what I mean? You just go to work laughing. They're like, how are you laughing after we just tried to hurt your reputation? We just tried to hurt you and your career growth. We just tried to do this and that, make you subservient to the role that we thought you were going to be playing, you know, and you're just disassociated. You're having this emptiness. You're floating on cloud 9. You know what I mean? You're just like nowhere to be found mentally, physically, spiritually. Like they can't tap in to your frequencies because you're on a higher level, is what I'm hearing. Wow, you are on a whole nother level. The days of you asking for permission to be heard, okay, they have come to a close, is what I'm hearing, okay? The universe is handing you the pen to write your own rules, okay? Something about they were too busy trying to keep you in this subservient mindset, this role. I'm hearing a rule set. Like they tried to place this rule set over you, okay? It's like they tried to keep you in shackles, keep you in chains, try to have this digital interference through perhaps your remote relationships. Maybe this is a remote job for some of you. They try to have inner conflict, not only physically, but virtually. Wow, they tried to keep you in this bondage, this trap, okay? It's like they thought they had authority over you. Somebody started to put 2 and 2 together, and they were like, hold up, didn't you just say this and that? That doesn't add up anymore. It's like their lies started to not click properly. Okay, he said, she said, they said, we said, all of this, you know what I mean? And so while you were just mastering your skills, okay, in order to be able to lead these weird orchestrations, these people that were trying to orchestrate on your demise, okay, they were coming for you, okay? And now they need your answers because they're recognizing that there's some sort of power dynamic. There's some sort of flip happening. They're saying, oh, we always need you. You're always here for us. You always have our back. Little do they know, you know, okay, that they know what they did to you. You know what I mean? Okay, some sort of permanent flip in your favor is what's happening in that regard. I'm getting this vibe of just some sort of like coin flip, some sort of aftershock. Ooh, aftermath is what I heard, okay? Something about you left the chat, okay? They thought that they were going to keep you stuck for a period of time. Like you weren't going to be able to move on. You weren't going to be able to transition, heal from the discord that they brought you, okay? They tried to put you in a stalemate, is what I'm hearing. They tried to prevent you from coming to some sort of realization about the situation that, I'm hearing the confines, the construct of the certain dilemmas that they put. I'm hearing monolithic. They try to put monolithic boulders in your path, okay? Trying to keep you exhausted, constantly exhausted, trying to give you all of this manual labor, okay? While they're sitting back with one task and you got 5 on your plate and you just keeping your head down, not complaining, because if you complain, they would be saying, oh, you're not a team player. Oh, you're not resilient. Oh, you're having issues in the workplace, not communicating, not collaborating is what I'm hearing, okay? So you pulled back that energy, okay, of these negative frequencies. You withdraw, you detached from the things, okay, that they were trying to get you to be disappointed in, abandoned. It's like they wanted you to quit. They wanted you to jump ship is what I'm hearing, okay? It's like they wanted you to have I heard have it their way, okay, is what I'm saying, okay? They thought that they were going to make you think it was your way, but it was the other way. It was their way, okay? Trying to get you in this weird, isolated state, okay? Trying to pull all these levers to try to get things working for you, but in actuality, it was all illusions. There was nothing at the end of the bridge. There was nothing that was going to be offered to you, is what I'm hearing, okay? But guess what? Somebody in the upper echelons is what I'm hearing took note. They started taking a page out of some of these books and they started to make assessments is what I'm hearing, okay, about what you were doing, what you were actually trying to pursue, your passionate pursuits, okay, your drive, okay, your intensity towards some sort of, I'm hearing victory because of your integrity showing up is what I'm hearing, okay? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Okay? They see you as reliable. They see you as someone who's stable, structured, and wise. That you have yourself. I'm hearing something about you putting a head on a platter. Ooh, okay. I had to clear my throat for that one because I don't think anybody's ready for that. Okay? Someone's head is gonna be on a platter. Ooh, I just saw the two of swords. Snap. There's gonna be some indecisiveness, some indecisions happening. I'm hearing when people see you have this level up, they're gonna be feeling a little twisted, is what I'm hearing. Just they're gonna be feeling a little twisted, okay? They're not gonna be sure how to treat you, okay? I'm gonna have to. They are not ready, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the promotion, okay? I'm hearing the respect. I'm hearing the authority shift. I'm hearing your seat at the head of the table, is what I'm hearing, okay? They're asking, ooh, okay? They're asking what happened, okay? They're wondering how did they not get away with the deceit, with the instigations, with the misinterpretations, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they were not ready for this one, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, what are we getting here? We're getting a lot of messages about you just standing, and I'm hearing you're standing in this like abundance. You're cultivating, you're creating, you're nurturing. You're the embodiment of what they wish they were, is what I'm hearing. But they have to pick up these shields. They have to pick up these swords after a hard won battle that you made on your end, okay? It's like they may not even be able to pick up, is what I'm hearing. But there's some sort of surrender. They have to surrender in your environment, okay? Things are coming to an end. It's like they didn't know that you were going to be making some decisive, quick, sharp-minded action with this Page of Swords that was going to lead you into the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Something about you just having this maturity about you in order to be resourcefulness, rooted in what you have. It's like you stuck to your, I'm hearing you stuck to your truths, is what I'm hearing. And people weren't going to expect that of you. They're going to have to clear things out, is what I'm hearing. It's like they're going to be clearing their throats. They're going to be, some people might be calling out sick, is what I'm hearing. Like they're going to be so sick to the stomach. They're going to be thinking like, oh, snap, I have to celebrate this person. You're not going to be ready for it, okay? Because, yeah, something about your health, their health, it's like they try to put you in some sort of exhausted state to affect your health, prevent you from actually being able to do the work that you were sent out to do in this earth, is what I'm hearing. This earthly plane. But there's going to be an announcement about this sort of promotion, this sort of authority shift that's going to be coming in real hot and heavy. Beware of the self-delusions, okay? Something about, there's going to be some things in the midst that people are going to try to almost like question your authority, okay? But don't let that inner thought, that inner self-delusion get to you, like where it's like, oh, am I really going to be in this position? Am I really getting authority? Like you have to, you know, claim your self-worth, claim your mastery of the craft, because this is your time, is what I'm hearing, okay? They're not ready for this, okay, is what I'm hearing. It's like something exciting is going to happen, okay? It's going to leave people stuttering, leaving people shocked, okay? People are not going to be feeling too, I'm hearing hot and heavy is what I'm hearing from that energy. They're not going to be, I'm hearing like two-faced energy in that regard. Like they might be happy, but at the, oh, wow. Cat, a two-faced friend. I was feeling that two-faced energy. Something about something just like weird, like they're disappointed, like they didn't get their way, like they didn't get what they were trying to claim under, like you have something under your belt that they were trying to claim, but they end up not getting it, is what I'm hearing, okay? They end up losing it, okay? Somebody's gonna be having a breakdown behind the scenes, and I'm hearing people's of authority, management. Somebody might get fired, okay? Someone might be feeling a sense of loss and regret about what they did to you, but at the same time, they're trying to withdraw, trying to celebrate you, but they're still envious because they've been trying to bond themselves into or onto your achievements and pretending to be almost like you, almost like a double agent, is what I'm hearing. Wow. This person is crazy, or these people, I'm hearing multiple people, but a change is happening for the better. I'm hearing you're jumping ship, you're moving from one place to the other. This might be a new department for you, okay? But at the end of the day, it's like these people try to challenge you, challenge your stance, but you've been protecting it, okay? Because you're very courageous, okay? And yeah, something about karma, okay? You will reap what you have sown. So this is karma tenfold. I'm hearing you might have done some return to senders, and whew, I'm telling you, that really hit home. That definitely did a whammy on them, okay, is what I'm hearing. They weren't expecting that. Be careful. Do not take risks at this time while you're getting this level up, okay? As well, people are going to try to destroy your shine, destroy your light. If anything, take some PTO as soon as you hear that announcement. You know what I mean? so that there's no room for people to try to make excuses or say you didn't do this, you didn't do that. They try to do stuff to you behind the scenes while you're getting this level up, or as soon as it's happening. Something weird is going to be going down, okay? But yeah, I'm hearing just maintain your peace, even if you don't take PTO off. You know, you may not have the luxury to do so, but nonetheless, by you getting this level up in your career, your physical, your mental, your spiritual is what I'm hearing. Something about you just being able to cultivate more for yourself going forward, not only in romance, celebration, and party, but just friends. Like I'm hearing friendships, friend circles. Okay, a lot of things are gonna be shifting for you. Okay, but just beware. You know, don't get too crazy. I'm hearing don't get too frisky. You know, because there's gonna be people in the midst that are gonna try to almost like I'm hearing battle you to the wit's end, okay? Trying to question your authority, question your inner strength, your restraint. So I'm hearing that you'll have to kind of like restrain yourself from certain conversations that are going to be happening in the midst because they're going to be kind of convoluted, hidden in certain motives and agendas. It's almost like when people say, "Oh, how are you feeling about your new position? How are you feeling about this department change?" Never tell them how you're actually feeling. If it's like a negative feeling, you don't know if they're like some sort of narrator or operator behind the scenes. They show sympathy, but then they'll try to go back behind the scenes and tell people that you're not having a good time, that you're having some sort of disappointment, that you're having some sort of grief or regret. You don't want to brew up some conflict with your enemies. You know what I mean? The enemies are going to be trying to. I'm hearing it's like the he said, she said, you know, like this Joker vibe, this jester vibe of just trying to be a little, you know, happy, topsy turvy, but like at the end of the day, they're going to be flipping a script and trying to tell people other things behind your back that you said that weren't necessarily positive, but were still the truth. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of a weird thing there. So just like, you know, remain the risky conversations with certain people, especially if you feel like they're, you know, playing the operator role at work or something like that, okay? Because they're going to be asking a lot of weird questions. And now that you're the boss, now that you have some sort of authority shift, you're a manager, you're a higher level individual contributor, things like that. It's gonna lead people to do crazy things. So just keep your wits about you, but you got this. So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.